guys are ready to do battle between the London Monarchs and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Set to kick off.
The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. On 1st and 10, Ward. Open man is Denzel Mims. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On the pickup.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. A quick throw here, that's complete. And right away, he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. Not only a fumble loss there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
It was a lineman that had in there.
Because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football.
That's all right.
How does your own defense feel?
Yeah, I want them to lower that shoulder and
when
just...
the momentum is clearly shifted in their favor.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to air one out for Anderson.
Wow.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Makes the score Bengals 7, Monarchs nothing.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. He'll have a first down past the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
I absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it.
The ball carrier.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now this time he'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 4-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. A starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the first down. Drive 1 is that had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out of it.
But warm-up QB2, let's bring in the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take them downfield and you don't score points. You know I'm being totally facetious here, right? I'm just kidding. Nice first drive. Rarely do teams score on every single drive in a game. But they did there. They just hope they can pay it off this time with some points.
Not much there, only a yard.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Here's Pollard. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football. Caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. It's complete. He's got Gronk. And he'll get nothing out of that one. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 3 yards. Brings up 4th down.
They'll run for it with Hill, and he won't get there. They'll stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down, and the Bengals will get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations?
Good pick. Good swat.
Intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's had, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Run for Pollard. He gets away from one. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Now here's Pollard. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Tony Pollard hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer.
Take that.
Going to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down. Hands it off out of the gun. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Cincinnati score. A big play there. 78 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Some good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hold on. Make a little substitution.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety...
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And to give this time to the tailback. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Number 21. He's brought down at the 31. That's a gain of 3.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Bengals 14.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Back to throw. He's got a man. It's Williams. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
They go play action here on first down. That's going to be caught.
Good.
And
Good
he
catch.
couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. And that's incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw. Throw right side, complete to Williams.
Complete.
Yeah, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so forward.
Brings up 4th and goal.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in.
That superstar D tackle, boy, young boy right there. And hey, his superstar ability, if I call a run and I guess it right, he just breaks through the line, bro.
And the ball will go over on the goal line stand.
He shall be in that backfield. Any type of inside run plays. You got to bounce it out on me.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, those are pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
Oh, my goodness.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Yet again. Under pressure.
At the 11. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Under pressure, he throws a
second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions.
I was about to say, bro.
I mean, that just didn't happen. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Pick up a 2.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Come on, interception.
For the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are able
all I got to do is guess it right. You hyped before I could even try to make a guess. That's the only reason you got it off.
That's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief.
Don't worry. From here on out, that'll get a first adjustment.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Pollard. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Ward. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run forward with Pollard. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I was like, oh, I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll pitch it back. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Ward. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll get this down to about the 31-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Ward now looking to throw on 2nd down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
Ward's pass.
4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. From 19 yards away. And his guys have made this a one-score game now.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10. At their own 48-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. He'll air this one out for Mims. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. He was trying to get it to Denzel Mims that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Ward. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. A final shot before break. Ward. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't bit scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
45-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now back to throw. Caught left side, Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. He continues to deliver a 1st down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
4-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now left side on the swing pass. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And some room to roam now. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, Ward. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25.
5'6", baby.
It's a big
he is
play
only
there.
5'6".
51 yards. A one-handed catch, that's one thing, but with a defender right there, that was a heck of a play.
It used to be that one-handed catch was instinctive in a game.
That was an underthrow,
now it's a practiced
too. That
move.
bitch low.
They work on it before,
it's like
after,
a cheat for his
during
ass.
practice sessions. It becomes part of their repertoire, and it pays off.
Yes,
and he
sir.
will take this one
Great
in
touchdown.
for a touchdown. Tony Pollard with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. So he visits pay dirt for a second time. Unfortunately, they're still down on the big board.
And I wonder what's going through his mind right now. Playing hard, making big plays. That wasn't a small run by any stretch of the imagination either. To find the end zone for the second time, yet his team still down. They need more of that from him and a little help from the defensive guys.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Their own 27-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the...
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
48-yard line.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record.
Way if I
Turn
got
out
to
for
that
him.
shit.
I think, okay, he's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Big boy Brown wants to make it. That's why he signed his contract yet either.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Ward. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
I was actually thinking about running.
Right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his
he's
primary
fast,
target.
but he's not fast
Some
enough.
of these guys
And I know
are just so comfortable
everybody
getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on
eventually.
purpose. Doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move and they know
What the fuck?
Because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
So they bring out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this one hits at the 1, continues on.
See, he was my field goal kicker
for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Put my punter as a field goal kicker because he can't ice his ass.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
10 at the 20-yard line.
So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. The 20.
Why is
10,
that, bro?
And
It's got to be
all
that
the way
motion.
in for a Cincinnati score.
There's no way. It's a zone
Big
sitting
play
right there.
there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the
That's
Bengals
exactly
add on
what
to
it
their
is.
lead.
It's that motion dude that goes outside.
Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounce back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Joey Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Third down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Here's Warren. Throwing on 3rd and long. And a throw
no interference, no nothing, huh?
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because What you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
No, that was an interception.
Incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Come on, man.
And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. The Bengals bring out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals bring out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
At their own 4.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Had a decent move, but brought down quickly just outside of the 5-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long. And, you know, this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun. Ward. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get 1 more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the first one for the 2nd one to even matter.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this when I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Ward.
That little boy,
incomplete. A lot of force.
That little boy, he be working. He worked.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there.
And he just small enough to get in the low places, bro. Every time I throw it to him, it's just a low pass. He catches it like I throw it over top.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and run for it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
And a London first down.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From the gun, Ward. 20. And he'll find Hall. And he will take it in for the touchdown.
Complete.
A big play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And his guys have made this a 1-score game now. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Bengals 35. Monarchs 28.
I love fake field goals.
This game
takes the pressure off
of my touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to hold these guys.
Everybody on the edge, spread it out. I can take my
time. If they were going to have a chance, it was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He sets to fire deep.
Oh, yes, okay.
Incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's going to take another shot here. And got his man complete.
The fuck,
and he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34. Big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the board.
Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate the offensive dominance that's going on out here.
I'll give it a shot.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 19 yards there on the catch and run. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Going for it all. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone to give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Ward. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Ward. Able to find Harris, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant.
First down, London.
To throw is Ward. Throwing on 1st down. He'll air this one out for Mims. And incomplete.
That's
excellent
safety,
play
bro.
downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But 2nd down instead.
That's the thing, though. He looked wide open, but your safety always get back there to get him. That's why he threw to the other side.
Into this one, that was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now Ward. Throwing on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. He's got this one completed to Mims. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. This is caught. Gronkowski. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Ward to throw on 2nd down. This will be caught at about the 6. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And his guys are able to make this a close game again.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully.
Yeah, I was hoping you go to the other side.
To do that? Did someone double dog dare him?
I was
going to
ask you, maybe they saw something
Get it.
on film, but you see film with those to try something from the 15 on the PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see.
I was like, all right, I'm going to fake it, but I'm going to go the opposite
someone
way.
kicking the ball through the post.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Wow, good play fake.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A big play there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. And his kick is right through.
Makes the score Bengals 49, Monarchs 34.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard
Hey,
line.
that young boy going to be a Calais Campbell. I know that much.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Ward now on 1st and 10. And this is intercepted.
Man, how did my dude stop? He reached for the ball and it stopped.
And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Could be.
Now a handoff looking right. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39.
And he was open.
Solid run on first down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Open. That's my
good gain there on first down. And it keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front. Good blocking. Nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage. Stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. That's out to the left and complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
That rookie quarterback got a long way to go.
It's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up
He's made some leaps and bounds.
Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points. Continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working. And
I might be acquiring Herbert if talk goes well with Ike on the offseason. So I can do the same thing with Herbert that I do with Lamar.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bengals, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for our visitors, their season is